Hello. In this session, we will be talking about your total web presence hub and spokes. This is an important part in your marketing system. Marketing is a system. And the previous sessions, we started building all of those building blocks for creating a step-by-step approach to your marketing. And those steps, just to quick review, there are 7 steps to small business marketing success. The first one was strategy before tactics, to fill out your marketing hourglass, and to publish educational content. Now, all of those things are working together. They're not separate, they're not, different tasks. They're all working together to build that system for you. Today, we're going to create a total web presence. And then in the next following sessions, we will look at use a lead generation trio, making selling a system 2, and live by the calendar. The outline of today's session is going to be blogging basics, SEO, which is search engine optimization, and then keyword search and the best practices with respect to your total web presence. Now, what I would like to say is having a website is real must. In the olden days, people always relied on having a brochure and a flyer, and they thought that was enough for their marketing. Nowadays, it's not. And if you don't have a website, you're not in business. You're not in business at all. So having a website is such an important factor in building your total web presence. Because a lot of people actually going online, they're going on the internet, and more and more people are actually searching on the internet, looking for businesses, looking for products and services, and looking for information. So if you're not on the web, it's very difficult for people to find you. It's something that you have to do. It's no longer whether you should or you shouldn't have a website. It is a must, so long as you are in business. Now, having a website is not enough. It's not enough. There are other things that you should be also more visible in doing online. And one of those is having a blog. Now, having a blog is such an important thing for you, for people to find you. For those who have a blog, you probably know now the effectiveness of it. For those that may not have a blog yet, they may say, nobody wants to read my blog. Well, it's true maybe, but the thing is with blogging is that Google search and other search engine, they love blogs. They go and get that information to help people find new information on the net. And what happens is that Google picks up all the new information that is coming online, and they index them to make it easy for others to find them, for the people who are searching on the net to find them. Because, there's so much information online, and Google wants to be able to support that by helping people find that information. So it's not a question whether people will come directly to your blog to read it. It's primarily getting Google to index the information that you put, and people will come to your blog using Google. So it's such an important factor for you to become more visible online. Now, the basics of blogging. Now, you need to start actually thinking about blogging in a very serious manner. And I will give you the steps, very basic steps, so that you can start blogging today. and you can start becoming more visible today. It will help you in your ranking. Now, imagine if people are searching for your product and your service and they cannot find you on the first page of Google search. How many of you actually, when you were searching for something, went to the second page or even more than the third page? No one goes that far. So if people cannot find you on the first page or the second page, they won't find you at all. So blogging helps you rank high on the search engine. It's such a free tool that is available for you to use to enable you to rank, to be with the big boys. You need to start to thinking big. No matter how small you are in terms of the size of the company that you have, you can still rank high on the search engine. And I will go through the blogging basics with you today. Configure WordPress.org. Now, WordPress is a leader software in blogging. You can go WordPress.org and download the software immediately, right now. It will give you some very basic themes that you can actually use right away and you're on your way to blogging. Now, as a business, you may want to configure WordPress, make it look pretty, and basically start to match it with your branding. There are premium or custom themes. There are themes that you can actually start to design it to look like it is your business in order to have the same kind of feature as your brand. You may need some help with this from a web designer, and that will help you. Could also attach a blog to your website. You know, many websites are actually now using WordPress. They're building the whole website on WordPress. And it really, Google loves WordPress. So it will help you rank extremely high on the search engine. WordPress also have pages. So when you create those pages, just like the pages you create for your website, you can use WordPress to actually create pages for your website. Posts are basically the blog. You post things every day, and then you allow people, it allows people to comment on your blog. Now, this is something which is very powerful. Now, the thing is with blogging, it is such a powerful tool. With WordPress, it makes that tool much, much easier. Plugins and widgets. WordPress can also help you add plugins and widgets. These are very powerful tools. They add functionality to your website. It allows people to go and add their name and their email and their contact details for you to connect with them. This is where you can do surveys. The surveys, you can do them on your website, and WordPress has that kind of functionality. Now, you may say, I don't know anything about having a website or designing a website. You may need some help in getting WordPress going for you. RSS feed, subscribe. Can you see that little thing there? This one. This is a sign that you use for RSS feed. This thing is basically allows people to subscribe to your blog, okay? And every time you post something on that blog, it brings that post that you have put on your blog to their email or to Google Reader, which we will discuss today. So RSS feed allows people to follow you. They don't have to come to your website to get that post, to read it. it will come to them, to their email or to Google Reader, which we will explain how to do it today. Okay, this is a very, very interesting concept. SEO, Search Engine Optimization Cupcake. The search engine optimization is such an important aspect of being found online. You need to optimize your content. You know, the content that we created in the previous session is now coming to play. It will help you rank high on the search engine. But you need to incorporate all the various elements of the cupcake, of the SEO cupcake. First of all, you will create content, okay? The content that we've discussed in the previous session. And in that content, you will use the keywords. Keywords that people actually use when they are searching for your type of product and service or the information that you put on the net. The keywords are things that people actually put on Google search. Now, and this is something we will discuss in the next session, in the next slide, sorry. Links. Now, when you have created that post, you are going to amplify it. You are going to link that post and send it to your Facebook page, post it on Twitter, put it on LinkedIn, and you go social. The idea of linking your post with other platforms on the net, on the internet, it really helps you rank high as well. So in order to be able to rank high and be visible on the search engine, you need to do all of these. You need to create content. You need to use the keywords that people use to search for your kind of content in that post that you have put, and you need to link it to other platforms, to other websites, to other social media platforms that are available, that you are using as well. So this is the SEO cupcake. Keyword search. Now, it's very important that you use those keywords that people use when they're searching on the net for your type of industry, your type of business. And the keywords, remember when we did the survey right at the beginning of these sessions, we asked people, what do you write when you search for my type of business? And remember, we asked them for the words that they use. And this is where, you know, those surveys that we've done in the beginning were so powerful because we got so much information out of them that now we are making use of them. Now let me give you a very simple example. Keywords is, for example, okay, I'm a consultant for small business marketing. What are the words that actually people use in order to find my kind of business? They can use small business marketing. They might put internet marketing for small businesses, small business internet marketing, and so on. What I'm trying to do here is take those words and put them in the content that I'm producing on my blog. This is the body of content work and SEO search. What we're trying to do is increase the chances of people finding us on the net. Now, there are tools though. How do you find your keywords? You see, ask your clients what they search. Every time someone comes to your business and you ask them, how did you find us? They say, oh, we found you on the net. Okay, that's great. What words did you use to find my kind of business? And then you start building those keywords yourself and start using those words